It's not just Americans struggling financially, but actually we have a number of other stories also to get into in this video. We have a CEO stepping in it yet again. You remember the CEO that got caught at a Coldplay concert? Well, we have a new CEO doing something far worse. We'll get into that. We have so many other stories. People getting robbed in Paris, what's going on in Australia, and a number of other updates that we're going to get into in this video. Some really surprising stuff. We'll even get into some other weird things going on. Let's just get into this. We'll start with this here. People are struggling financially around us, my friends. And they're putting out videos on TikTok and other social media talking about this. Check this one out right here.
I will probably delete this, but it is wild to me that it is just now 8:30 and I'm just now getting home to my family, which my husband and I both have good jobs. We're considered middle-class Americans, but we have to work this hard, this many hours, just to make the ends meet. It should be criminal what we're being charged. Our electric bill, $500 last month, and that's not even running the electric or the air conditioning 24/7. Only when we're there, which
$500 for your electric bill? Wow.
just in the
And the air conditioner not even on.
evenings. $500. Our grocery bill is insane. And we don't even eat like that. We don't buy chips. We don't buy pop. We don't buy candy.
I don't know,
Our
man.
car.
It's getting crazy. I've heard in the comments section people talking about this with their electric bill. And in some places, it's still pretty okay with the electric bill. But there are other places, and I think it has a lot to do with added fees. Things coming in through the GOV, local, the state GOV, where they make you pay for the electricity of other people who didn't pay their bills, or data centers, or whatever that Mark Zuckerberg built, or whatever else. And that might explain why these people are seeing, or a lot of people are seeing $500, $700 electric bills, while in other parts of the country, it's still $100, $200. It's just kind of weird, right? And you're seeing that also with housing as well. And she's saying here that they both work full-time jobs, working overtime, come home and can barely pay the grocery bill and the electric bill. And they don't, I mean, it's just kind of crazy. Like, they're thinking to themselves, how are you going to buy a new car? They have a car that's 10 years old, right? My car, I think, is 10 years old at this point. So actually, both of our cars are. I see no reason to buy a new one. If it's working and it seems to be perfectly fine, I just put new brakes on it, new tires, still running fine, no rust. I don't, whatever, dude. Why do I need to get some expensive car, right? Especially now when they seem to be up in price. But who knows? Maybe I'll get one soon here. I don't know. But the fact is, I don't really want to add more bills. I just got done finally paying for my air conditioner, which was like 14,000, whatever the hell it was. It's insanely priced. At any rate, so then we got this here. We have apparently cops going in, and this is what I've noticed. I've noticed this trend of cops. In the UK, we had 2 female cops running in a wealthy neighborhood looking for men to catcall them so they could arrest them, but then they would ignore actual crime in real parts of the city that really need cops. You see them here going into a store trying to trick the salesman to sell them something illegal.
So what I'm looking for is the flour, like the pens or the flour
bro,
and
we don't
stuff.
sell none
Like
of
this,
that, bro.
like I got one just like that. You know what I mean?
Bro, this is nicotine, bro. We don't.
This is this is like the Delta,
No,
the pen.
we don't sell that, bro.
This isn't the area for
We
it. Yeah,
don't
you
sell-
guys have been in here. You got some stuff. The pens and the flour.
That's it, man.
I can check if you want.
Get out, bro. Get out. Officer, you need to leave.
Sure.
You
Look at this camera.
Recording, bro. Get out.
He's like smiling. He gives it away so easily. Bro, you're smiling. Obviously, you're a cop. Not rocket science. So you got all these videos like this. Reminds me of the old days when I used to sell online. I used to tell people how to sell on eBay on this channel, actually, way back, like over 10 years ago. And, so you see someone like this. This guy obviously works hard. He has a store. He definitely doesn't want to be screwing around or selling stuff illegal. And these cops go in there just to harass him. right? Because they need to find somebody to arrest, I guess. I don't know. Why don't you find some real criminals? You know what I mean? At any rate, so you got that. Now we have, of course, a CEO, a very wealthy CEO. This is so ridiculous what happens here.
Why does it seem whenever a CEO does something stupid in public, when faced with well-deserved backlash, they can't help but double down? As this video went viral of a tennis star handing out a hat, only to be stolen by this grown man and immediately stuffed into a bag, as he obviously knew.
Oh my goodness, that's so bad. I mean, just even if the dude wasn't rich and wasn't a CEO, that's horrible. He's obviously handing it to the kid. Look.
Of a tennis star handing out a hat, only to be stolen by this
Wait,
grown
hold
man.
on. Let me watch this again.
Went viral of a tennis star.
Damn, bro, he just ninja looted that shit.
He's like the guy that would steal candy from a baby, you know what I mean? It's like so bad. This is the CEO, and you won't even believe what he said in a written response to this. It's just so bad.
He's clearly handing it to the kid.
Oh my goodness, dude. So let me show you what he wrote. This, I couldn't even believe it when I read this. This is actually way worse than the other CEO. The CEO that got caught at the Coldplay, it is the same ilk. It's the same type of CEO. It's like they won't admit their error. I'm in charge. I'm the man. I can do whatever the hell I want kind of attitude. This guy's worse than the other one. The other one at least tried to apologize, sort of, and then at the end he's like, well, really, it's Coldplay's fault. This one's way worse. Okay, look at this. The recent incident at the tennis match has caused a disproportionate online uproar. It's all about the famous hat. Of course, yes, I took it. Yes, I did it quickly. But as I've always said, life is first come, first serve, he claimed. Oh my goodness, dude. I understand that some people might not like it, but please, let's not make a global scandal. Bro, you're making it a bigger scandal by writing this. It's not about you stealing the hat. It's about that you're so clueless, living in a bubble as a rich bro, or not even a bro, a rich dude, just stealing from kids, man. Come on. It just shows you how arrogant you are. You know, you're that boss that no one likes, obviously. This is what you are. I mean, it's just amazing he has no clue. He thinks it has nothing to do. He doesn't understand it has to do with that, and he thinks it's about the hat. It has nothing to do with really the hat. It has to do with what you're doing. In the process, you're not even thinking about anybody but yourself. Now, of course, there's another video that went viral of something very similar, but the guy did the right thing. All right, so you can see here. Actually, let me back it up real quick. You can see he gets the ball first before the kid, and then he gives it to her anyways. Just being a nice guy, you know. This is how it should have been for that CEO, which obviously is already a multimillionaire, but now he's got to have a famous hat too, of course. And he does it in front of the person that he allegedly likes, which just shows you how he is. It has nothing to do with decorum, any personality, kindness. He doesn't even try to be a good person in the front of the person he idolizes. What in the world? Dude, that's so bad. It's like, oh, it's just about money. It's just money and me get whatever I want. That's all it is about. You know what I mean? That's kind of the attitude. And we got a ton of other stuff to get into in this video. We got so many updates on things I've talked about in the past. We got more, you know, not legals, of course, robbing people and getting insane free stuff. Okay. I'm going to show you all the stuff, and we have a number of marches. We're talking protests, all that kind of stuff going on. And what happened in the UK, you're not going to believe that. And actually more. We even have UFOs. Okay. First, I got to mention we have a giveaway going on. $500 Amazon gift cards, a $500 laptop. Very easy to enter. Take you 1-2 minutes. Just pause the video, go down below. And very easy to click on these. You just put your name and email in once. You get multiple entries by just clicking on these and, you know, following or just viewing or whatever it tells you to do. Subscribe. Link is in the description for that. Very easy to win. You could have a 1 in 100 chance, I would say, at least. Link is in the description, I think, based on what I'm seeing. It looks like you could have a 1 in 100 chance if you do that all. Go check it out. Link is in the description. Of course, also, food supply, 25-year shelf life. 4 months worth, so it's 3 months with an extra month for $6.97. They threw in another month. Threw in another month, my friends. You're gonna definitely want to get that if you have not already. They also have other options available. At the top, all you have to do, actually, I think, do they have it? Maybe they don't. I don't know. Maybe the options are gone now. Am I wrong? I don't know. There's probably a way you can click around and get to other options. I'm sure there is. Actually, let me look here. Yeah, here we go. I think there is. At any rate, link is in the description for that. This book here, The Lost Ways, How to Live Without Electricity. You never know what's going to happen next. Get that one as well. $37, get the printed version. So let's get back to the video. So we have here, you remember this person that was a trans person that was playing Battlefield 6? Actually, multiple people were fighting over if this person cheated or not. And I was thinking they cheated. Then I saw another video that pointed out, well, maybe they're just a really good aimer. And then I realized, no, actually, they are still a cheater. They're just good at aiming and cheating, both. And now we have apparently a new video coming out showing and proving that they did cheat, even if they are really good at aiming.
These cheaters have been punished by the men and women from Ricochet. All streamers are guilty until proven innocent.
Oh my
when Riley
God.
first joined Team EXE, a team clouded by cheaters and controversy,
Wow.
he was welcomed into the aiming community by Shimmy. By February of this year, Riley claimed his aim could now rival Aim Assist, posting yet more suspicious gameplay clips, once again backed by his friend Shimmy. I was very curious to know who Shimmy really was. I decided to dig deeper.
Yeah?
As his teammate, I needed more information.
Who's Shimmy?
What I found was concerning to say the least. Shimmy himself had been banned from Call of Duty for cheating using soft aim. And for those
So they're using soft aim. So it's like it helps you aim assist, kind of like what you have on the console, where it kind of like helps you aim perfectly. So the guy might be really good at flipping around or whatever, but he's still cheating. And this person is trans, so the whole entire trans community was behind him or her or whatever. And that was what the whole controversy was about. So of course the people defending her, I guess, is also trans.
Then there's Otter, the guy who pretended to work for EA until he was community noted as a liar. The same guy.
Oh my goodness.
Wait, what?
So all the they're all like cheaters and liars that are like defending, not all of them, but obviously some of them are that are defending this person. And getting on to some other things that's kind of related. You remember I mentioned about the Online Safety Act in the UK, which now they have all these people putting flags up against that whole law that was passed. And now it's become this massive trend of putting flags up in the UK everywhere. And now people are getting arrested for it. Pretty crazy. But also at the same time, within the last day or two, they've started forcing people to put their credit cards in everywhere in the UK just to play games, even if it's super obvious that they're over 18 because they've had their account for 18 years or whatever, you know. So you got that going on as well. You have here people in Paris. You see this in numerous cities. There's a lot of videos going viral showing people robbing and looting and selling fake stuff to tourists in Rome, in Paris, in a lot of cities.
That's it. That's it.
No, camera.
Why are you coming up to me?
Don't do it. Don't do it.
You feel good to take money from people, yeah? Where are you from?
Very good.
You need a Snickers bar.
Oh my goodness, dude. It's like they're just coming there to rob people. You know, just let them in so he can rob you or sell you something that ain't real. Yes. What the heck's going on here, dude? Yes, I've seen this guy's videos. He's had things thrown at him while he's walking down the street. I watched a few of his videos. So, of course, what are they giving to some of these people that are coming into, of course, their country? Oh, it's really nice amenities, my friends. Given 300K British pound townhouses. That's like 500K here. With en suites, EV charging points, and underfloor heating. So they got underfloor heating. They got like Tesla charging centers. Like what the, bro? We saw the video in the beginning of this, of my video here, where we had a lady working full-time overtime with her husband working full-time overtime. They don't even have the air conditioner on. They can barely afford anything. You got people coming into a, UK here, getting free houses with heated floors. What the hell is going? That's what they need to do, my friends. That's what, if you can't afford your bills, just buy a ticket to the UK. Well, actually, no, you don't. You'd have to go to a different country and then go over in a boat to the UK. I think you can go over to Paris and then come over in a boat to the UK. And then you'll be okay and you'll get your free home. You get your free home, heated floors, $500K house. You could even sell it afterwards and you'd have a lot of money. I mean, that's a good way to do it, right? So you got that going on. And this might explain why everyone's not so happy over there in a few different countries right now. Actually, apparently multiple. Australia is one of them. UK is another. And I think Indonesia was the other one. There's like 3 of them all at once. And it's all very much related. Particularly the UK, we have... this is Australia here.
Assaulted. Hundreds of police blocked the groups from meeting near Flinders Street Station. But members from both groups marched down.
So one is obviously flying the Australian flag. They're for their own country. The other ones are apparently for Palestine. Apparently, it doesn't even make any sense. I don't get it, but they're fighting apparently. Then you got this here. You got UK. Let me just play the video. You'll see what I'm getting at.
How is it not okay to fly your own flag in your own country and be proud? Americans, we don't know if you have seen, but right now in the UK, something magical is happening.
We are putting flags up everywhere. We just drove back from Ireland and everywhere, bridges, sign, lamppost, everywhere has the Union Jack flying, the English flag, the Welsh flag. Very cool to see.
We are taking note from our American brothers and sisters. We are flying the flag, the British flag, high and proud. And it's amazing because that's one thing that we love about America.
Yeah.
Is how you guys are so proud and you are so patriotic and you have the American flag flying everywhere. Huge flags. We don't have any huge flags like that over in the UK.
Oh yeah, no, but it gives us goosebumps. When we...
See, you know what's so weird about this? Can you imagine just going back 40 years? Every single person in the UK was like this. Love their country, flying flags. Now what is happening? Let me show you what's happening now. Oh, you're getting arrested for it. Oh, that's what's happening now. This lady, of course, was taken in simply for flying the flag of the country she was born in and is living in currently. Does that make any sense? Like, what in the world is going on here? It's so weird. Just being a normal person apparently is now against the law. I don't know. It's really strange. That's what seems to be happening currently in the UK, also Australia apparently, and there's something going on in Indonesia that's actually in the same realm as well. Not exactly, but kind of in the same realm. Then we got, of course, this video here of a lady. This is so weird. I think she was complaining that, what was the whole thing about this? This is so nuts. The general response, okay, let me read this. So the general response to this is yet again confirmed that many straight men fundamentally do not like women anymore. And it literally makes no sense what this lady's saying. These women are the backbone of the New York City retail economy. Let me show you this.
A day in the life. They usually pick their busiest day to show you exactly what they're doing. So let me do exactly that. Welcome to a day in my life. Started off the morning with some morning sunshine, got a little Bloom energy drink in me, and then headed over to Hot Pilates. I go to practice room, my favorite studio. I go almost every single day. I have to work out in the morning. It has to be part of my routine. I don't feel right if I don't. So usually I do run, practice room, or lift weights in the morning. I also didn't really record this class because I feel bad recording in studios. People pay for this. I don't want to record them. You know what I mean? And I immediately went to go get a post-workout smoothie, protein shake. So good. Then I had therapy for an hour. Yes. Hot girls do go to therapy. I had to get ready really quickly because I booked a studio on Pier Space in Brooklyn.
Oh my goodness, dude. She's literally just eating and having fun all day.
So I had to go grab a matcha. Honestly, I don't usually go to
She's just drinking expensive drinks everywhere.
Wait, what? Blank space. Okay, Taylor Swift. Blank Street. But
Did she just say Taylor Swift? She better not have said Taylor Swift. Apparently, she was mad because people were noticing the fact that there's something right here. And some of the comments are hilarious. Well, let me see it. We got some of these comments down here. Don't say anything about her yatas, though she gets super offended because her videos are not about that at all. Great tayas, but can you imagine being one of these insufferable self-centered women who runs around taking pictures of themselves all day? I mean, this is... what was funny about this was the lady that forwarded this tweet. She was saying that these guys don't like her. It's not about she don't look nice. It's about who she is and what she's doing with her life And a lot of men can read into this that she's going to be high maintenance. And she's going to treat the guy like he's some sort of Barbie, or not, Ken doll, right? And like make sure he looks perfect, all these things for her photos or whatever. And a lot of guys don't want that. A lot of guys don't want that. At any rate, so there's that. You also have The Rock here. Apparently lost a ton of weight. All right, so you can see here he looks a lot smaller. I'm thinking off the roids. Obviously, he was taking something before. Of course, I think he claimed that he never took any or something. Oh, I just eat healthy or something. I don't know, man. I remember watching a video and he was like claiming like he didn't take any roids or something. Obviously, he took something before. A lot smaller looking now. And people are pointing out how this is like Batista. Probably got off the roids as well. They're getting older now. They're not young anymore. I think he's 60 years old now. And you can't do that stuff forever. If you ever looked at all these, WWE wrestlers, a lot of them died at age 30 because they were taking so many roids and just being thrown all over the place. And that stuff is not, that gives you a very short lifespan if you go that route. So these guys are probably thinking, I want to live a little bit longer. Let's get off that stuff. That's kind of what I'm thinking. But there's that story. I'm going to get into some weird stuff with aliens, UFOs, over on my other channel. I got to show you this clip, though. This is not the aliens and UFOs, but honestly, this is just as strange or more strange, actually. This guy worked for the CDC. You remember I showed you that video of the guys walking out and they're getting clapped? Oh, you're such an awesome person. We love you. And this guy, he looks clean cut in his suit. Looks like a normal guy. Wait till you see how he looks when he doesn't have a suit on. Yeah. He's into some weird stuff. Let's just put it that way. It's a little bit weird. A little bit of pentagrams, particularly upside down ones. I think he might be into something a little strange there. I don't know. This guy worked at the CDC. Oh my goodness, dude. This guy was literally the head of our health, my friends. Can you believe that? You wonder why 2020 and 2021 was so crazy. There you go. That's the kind of people running the show back then. Yeah. I think he even has a pentagram on his chest there. What in the actual heck is going on there? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, look at this. The difference. Here he is in a suit. Looks like a clean cut, normal guy. Takes the suit off. That's what you got. Just so you know, I don't have a bunch of tattoos all over me. Not that tattoos are bad. It's just, well, those kind are. Okay, those kind are. But I never got into tattoos. So my wife has more tattoos than I do. At any rate, so she's got like one or two, I think. Now this was pretty funny as well. I thought this was pretty ridiculous. This is at a church. This is a baptism. No joke. This is a baptism. Oh my goodness, dude. They got like a whole dance routine in front of it. They got people doing water coordinate. What do they call that? Where they're like doing coordination in the water. God, I forgot the name of it. They got a guy on a trampoline. What? That is not a baptism. I don't know what the hell that is, but that is not a baptism. I thought this looked a little bit more like a baptism, even though it's a little strange as well. At least it's actually trying to baptize a dude. Although it's in the middle of the city. The middle of the city in a bucket in the back of a truck. That is a little strange, but at least it's more normal. You know what I mean? Like, what in the world's going on here? At any rate, that's my video. I'm kind of wondering what some of you guys think. Let me know in the comment section below, and thanks for watching.